Okay, let's go. Let's see if I can get over here. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Can't wait till I can improve the setup. That would be nice. Okay. Move. Do stuff. Where are you going? There you are. I'm still not fully awake right now. Mm. I'm trying to do this before going to work in an hour and a half. Okay, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna try to do Elseworld, which is one of those. I feel like you can succeed at it daily, and it gives you a chance to play with other characters that you don't have. I do like it, but I find it tedious for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm being lazy, or maybe it's because it doesn't really. You get resources from it, but it doesn't progress you. So I mean, but it does. It does. I think I'm just being lazy. There's a lot going on with this game. Anyway, that and then I'll also do Digital Universe, the next part of Digital Universe. I don't know what that is. There we go. Can I hide you? All right. So let us get going with. Let's see, we running. All right. So let's see. And try to get going with Elseworld. It's fun. It's a fun game mode. How do I want to kick this off? Elseworld. All right, so let's see if I can come up with something. And 3, 2. In the beginning of the game, as soon as you get your chance. No. That's not it. 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 It is a great resource. And 3, 2. If you like that Superman intro, the only reason I have it is because of Elseworld. Elseworld lets you play with tunes that you don't have on your roster yet, and it's actually a pretty good spot to get resources, or at least the I don't even know what these ones are called, but the XP and this what you need for ranking at certain levels. Titanium. Okay, cool. I had to read it twice because I was like, that's too normal of a word for a comic book. Don't they like usually make up their own like eighth metal or whatever? Anyway, I'm gonna go through Elseworld right now. I feel like it's a game mode that you should be able to beat every single day. It resets every day. You can get those resources, and then you get to also play with other tunes that you don't have. And it kind of helped me gear towards like figuring out what people online were saying was true. I figured out Lex is a beast, but because of Elseworld. Let's get to the video. All right. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I'm gonna go through Elseworld, and Elseworld was basically a way, or is a way, for me to learn other characters. Like for right now, I think this is Pandora. I'm not familiar with her. What comic books does she come up in? Because I do not know this character. But it was where I found out how good Lex was. It was where I found out how good Superman was, how bad other tunes were. So basically, it is a good testing ground to help you focus on what tunes you want to develop later on in the game. So right now, what I'm going to do is figure out which team I want, and the team I'm usually going to take is the one with either Lex or Wonder Woman on it, just to be real with you. So then I get to show off a little bit of Lex today as well, without having actually had him. So I think I'm going to go with this team with Mara. Shout out DCL. I do like Green Arrow because of the AoE. I'm not familiar with Redhead's kit yet. It is, or like I'm tired. Not tired. I'm waking up. Still waking up. And Ocean Master, I've come to like him a lot more, especially since I saw how he performed against Superwoman. So of those three, like I'll pick the main ones. The best team on each of these rosters. Green Arrow's the best here. Ocean Master's the best here. I don't know Pandora. Maybe she's the best or one of the best. And then Lex is the best here. Lex is better than those three. So I'm going to lean towards this team. Oh, and someone actually asked me about Clayface. So I can also get a look at Clayface a little bit. Now, in the beginning, I think while I don't go to the recruit first thing anymore. What's in here? Here is a plus. You get to go in and go back out. So if you go and see something that you don't want, you can back on out. Cyborg I haven't played with. Superboy I actually have. So you know what? I would normally just go for one of these so I can get the XP. But for the sake of the video and for exploring other tunes, I'm going to go ahead and grab Cyborg. As I go through this mode, when you're having to pick tunes and that other stuff, I try to keep my roster balanced. Or just grab the next best tune. If like Wonder Woman is there, I'll grab her. All right. This doesn't seem too difficult. I don't like the Scarecrow there because of the poison he puts out at the start. I do not like Freeze and Captain Cold together because of the Frostbite element and the Ice Coffin from Mr. Freeze. There's still the Scarecrow here. So, yeah. But Canary heals a lot. I don't have to worry about this so much because it's still early on, so it's not going to be much of a challenge. So we'll put Lex in, we'll put in Cyborg because we're playing with them. We're going to figure out what they do. And this one. I already know what Black Canary does. So we'll put in Mara. All right, so we got my tanks up front. We got my DPS and support in the back. Green on blue is not what we want. We want blue on red, and we want red on green. In the back, she's going to attack here. We don't like that, but I don't have much of a choice. Everybody back there is green. Okay. And actually, let's look at Lex's kit real quick. So, on his basic, attacks an enemy 2 times, dealing physical damage 42% of attack. They have him at level 2 for us here. So damage increases to 47% and additionally gains 1 stack of Cloak for 2 turns. Cloak blocks the next incoming debuff or control status. That is very useful. I didn't know. That's the first time I'm reading that buff. Okay, I like Cloak. All right, so the next is his advanced attack. Rallies allies together, in which the ally with the highest attack uses a basic on an enemy. There's a 25% chance of inviting another ally to assist if he is the only one left. He uses a basic attack once. Okay. Chances increase to 30%. Grants allies who answer the call 1 stack of strong for 2 turns. We like that. Increase to 35%. And then the strong is 8% additional attack and resist. Now we go back here. Damage goes up to 52% for rank 8. Passive. Whenever his allies use basic attacks and a total of 4 times. Whenever his allies use basic attacks a total of 4 times, Lex can charge his armor, gaining 10% damage reduction up to maximum 40% until the end of battle. So whenever his allies use basics a total of 4 times, so does that mean like for each ally? Or does that mean that ally uses it 4 times? And so then he's popping off at the 4th turn because all 4 of them have taken 4? Or is it like at the end of each turn he's doing it? That part's a little confusing to me. Uses his basic attacks. When using basic attacks, if Lex Luthor does not have a shield, He will gain a shield that can absorb damage equal to 9% of his max HP for 2 turns. If Lex Luthor has a shield, he invites the ally with the highest attack to assist him in battle. So when using this basic, if he doesn't have shield, he gives himself shield. Otherwise, if he does have shield, then he calls an assist. Shield absorbs incoming damage, blah, 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 blah. And then the ultimate, which is pretty awesome, activates a defensive force field that grants all allies a shield that can absorb damage equal to 16% of max HP is the key word in there. HP, not attack. Shield damage absorption increases to 18%. Okay, so that's Lex. So if I'm concerned about what's coming, which I'm not necessarily, but we'll do it anyway, I'm going to run Lex first on the ultimates. I think Pandora, no, Pandora's a support. The damage dealer is Mera, surprisingly enough. All right, so. Oh, I have it at 1x. Let's not do that. But I do want to see what happens when Lex hits his advanced attack. So we called Mera out to do the damage. He's going to put up his shields now. Oh, and then we get the animation. Does that look familiar? All right. So he's got his shields up. She has this, I have to remember the name of this, Shelter, where she won't gain any more debuffs. We like that. There's his basic, and he has shield, so we called assist from Mera. Cool. All right. And now her ultimate, I don't know what she does. This is my first time playing with her, actually. And my first time actively trying to pay attention to Clayface, and that is because of the guy who wanted me to do a Clayface guide, or was asking me about what I thought about Clayface. I'll let him know in the comments after this one. Okay. Oh, going pretty easy like that. I think we're double the strength of this team. Oh, Cyborg has an animation. I didn't know that. Oh, I like that. Not as good as the others, though. It's cool, but it wasn't... Okay. Like Superman and Batman's, theirs are... Hell, Lexus is even pretty bad. It's pretty good. I don't know, Cyborg. You didn't get much there. You didn't get a whole lot there. And I hate that they didn't give one to Red Hood. Red Hood should have had one. I wonder what made them determine which ones get the animations and which ones don't. Oh, that's a cool end scene, though. He got the coolest end scene. Okay, his end scene and well, Batman's part of it. The last part of it I don't like. Anyway, so for the buff, when detonating, the detonating damage increases by 20% for every stack of frostbite the target has. So this is wanting you to put burn and frostbite down. Kind of speaks to Bizarro. So then when you get your detonation on your burn after 4 stack, then for every frost on there, there's additional damage. Lightning strike, I don't know. That feels like a very specific build. Lightning strikes a random enemy, dealing 20 superpower damage equal to 70% of attack when an ally turn ends. So lightning hits them and they get, see, I think I want to do that. That seems like it would be good. And then max HP is up by 15%. That seems like it would be good all the time. All right, so then here, don't want to do, well, I mean, this is probably the easier team. Don't want to deal with Freeze or Scarecrow, though. Clayface. Oh, we can do Clayface. Okay, Clayface Crime. We can do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll read out Clayface's kit. Clayface is an elite. Come over here. So, on his basic, deals physical damage equal to 85% to an enemy and gains 1 recuperate. We like that for 2 turns. At the start of a turn, heals HP equal to 25% of attack. I hate that it's on attack. I really hate that it's on attack. But I mean, that's just a whole buff. Max 15 stacks. On to the next. And now it's up to 95% based on the tune that they gave us for Elseworld. During battle, by the way, for Elseworld, these are tunes that are given to you. So it doesn't come from your roster. They are provided at a certain level for you in this mode. During battle, gains 25% physical reduction and 20% healing received bonus. Okay. Physical reduction increases to 35%. All right. During battle, gains 25% physical reduction, healing. Okay. So run him with the healer, I guess. Grants himself one stack of firm stand and a shield that can absorb damage equal to 22% of max HP. I do like, well, max HP. However, he is elite, so his HP pool and everything's going to be like a lot less than epics and legendaries. But still good, still good. Shield damage absorption increases to 25% and firm stand stacks are increased to 2. So here you got 1. It was 22%, goes to 25, and it goes to 30 at rank 8. Shield absorbs the damage. Shield reduces incoming superpower damage by 10%. Okay. And then increases block by 10% is firm stand. All right, cool. So far, my thoughts kind of basic because I wouldn't invest in him too much because he's supposed to be a tank. And there's so many epics running around, and with not a lot of HP, it seems like he can get punched through real quick. So maybe level link him if you need a tank, a mighty tank. But I'm not putting too many resources into him. It seems like he can get punched through pretty easily. And I mean, yeah, if his HP pool was deeper, if he was an epic, this would be an okay kit for a tank. But nah, he doesn't have enough to put too many resources into. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh, this is also the game mode. Unlike Digital Universe, when a character falls, when they die, you can revive them if you have one of those syringes. I have some. I don't even know where I get those. I don't even know where I get that resource. I need to probably check the source on that. But yeah, so you can revive them once they go down, so long as you have one of those like revival syringes is what I'll call them for now till I know the real name. If you have one of those syringes, it's fine. In Digital Universe, you have to be a lot more careful about the characters that fall. Also, in this game mode, because they're just offering up tunes randomly, you can end up with 2 Lexes, but they won't be able to be on the field at the same time. However, I do that sometimes, get like duplicates of amazing tunes, because that way if one of them falls in a battle somewhere, I still have another one and I don't have to revive them if there's no other better option. So if I'm going up to the next one and they're gonna say you can select Lex or Clayface, let's say I didn't have Clayface, I'm gonna pick Lex again and then just put him on my roster, so in case a Lex falls during Elseworld, I have another one and I can save on that revive because I know he's going to be good regardless. All right. All right, guys, chop, speed it up. Okay, can we get an increased damage buff? All right, so increased damage by 50% when enemy is below 40% health. Okay, when poisoning and bleeding. I do try to stay away from the ones that have specific buffs because I can't control the team that I get. If I'm always getting damage, I like it, but I don't know if I'm going to get Poison Ivy. I don't know if I'm going to end up getting Two-Face. So I lean against those that have specific buffs around them. Yeah. Even though that didn't see. Okay, Double Bounty. We like these a lot. Increased tank character damage by 100%. Increased attack by 20% upon dealing damage as one stack of C. And then I just got bit in the butt. At the start of the turn, gain 3 stacks. That increases crit, I think by 8% per stack, something like that, until the end of battle. Oh no, Frantic is 10% increase in crit. So I get 30% increase in crit. All right, I'm going to take the tank one because I do have Lex. I like his damage, but then also, I know I just said I don't know about bleeds and poisons. But if I end up with Superman, then having an increase of 100% damage will be nice. The attack, poison, and bleed. Who is on my team? There's nobody on my team that does that right now. Unless Pandora does, and I just don't know her kit well enough. I'm going to regret this. I immediately don't regret this. Okay. All right. Cool. That worked out. That worked out well. I immediately don't regret that. That is nice. Okay, here we go. Ocean Master is a problem, and then Starfire and Superboy together are a problem. Superboy alone Zatanna's going to do a lot of healing. I don't know Bane that well. Bizarro's going to burn. He's going to do his AoE attacks. I think the middle team is the one we want to go at. Okay. That was nice. I like that. I like when things work out. And so now I can replace Clayface with Superman because they're both mighty tanks. And I want Superman to go on his ultimate first. And I feel like I'll do a full guide on Superman, but we can go through his kit really quick in case you're trying to make that decision about which legendary. Because even after you make that decision, you can still switch it if you haven't pulled the legendary yet. So let's look at Superman real quick. Everybody gets ignored when Superman shows up. Sorry, guys. All right, so on the basic, I've never read his kit before. Just like I'd never read Alexis before, so we can be surprised together. Attack an enemy dealing physical damage equal to 85% of attack. That seems weak for a legendary. Damage increases to 95% and additionally gains 1 stack of haste for 2 turns. It goes up to 105 when he's at rank 8. So we have him at rank, 6 now? Haste increases speed by 5%. So he's getting 1 haste now for 2 turns. So he's increasing his speed every time he uses his basic. Cool. Attacks the enemy with the highest attack. Oh, wait a minute though. So running him with Lex is cool because then if Lex calls assist, he's going to give himself more haste, which means that he's going to be faster. All right, attacks the enemy with the highest attack with a freezing breath. This caused a problem for me on one of those nodes. I think it was in chapter 17. And I kept trying to shift it around. And the way that I beat it was that I just had to put my 2 highest damage healers out there and just hope that it was enough. Because I was trying to have enough support to take the damage, and I was like, I have to put Superboy and Green Arrow at the same time, even though Green Arrow had a disadvantage there because they were all mighty. And so I was like, Green Arrow might get killed, but no, I made it through. It took me a while. It was yesterday. It took me a while to get past that node. All right, attacks the enemy with the highest attack with the freeze breath. Dealing physical damage equal to 160% of attack, adds 1 stack of frostbite, and knocks the enemy back 20% on the action bar. I like that a lot. Increase damage to 180, and then the action bar increases to 30% knockback. Damage increases to 200%. If the enemy does not have frostbite, add 1 additional stack. Okay, so it gives 2 if they don't have 1 at all. Deals physical damage equal to, I'll read it in case. Deals physical damage equal to 15% of attack for each stack of frostbite, and that's when it's added, it stacks on each time. So that's the advanced attack, one of his passives. During battle, gains 30% physical reduction, but takes an additional 15% superpower damage. So he's weak. I mean, I guess this is them saying that he's weak against magic, which he is, but okay, physical damage reduction increases to 35%, and then physical damage reduction, okay. All right, so they want you to attack him with special power. So then that means he would be weak against wouldn't that mean he's weak against Superboy and Starfire, especially their burn damage? During battle, increases attack by 10%. When taking a fatal attack, HP drops to a minimum of 1 and grants invulnerability. This is annoying. For 1 turn. Once invulnerability ends, Superman heals himself for 10% of max HP. Can only be triggered once in battle. That is so annoying, especially when he's a mini boss. And then did I miss? Okay, no. Then the ultimate flies upward and uses heat vision on all enemies during dealing superpower damage. See, so he gives superpower damage. Okay, so it's not magic. So then I guess it's just a distinction. Equal to 100% of attack and adding 2 stacks of burn. If detonation occurs on the current attack, gain 20% physical reduction for 1 turn. Increases damage to 115, physical damage reduction to 25%. He is hard to knock down. Burn detonates at 4 stacks, taking superpower damage equal to 60% of attack. All right, so he is beastly. I want to read Wonder Woman's kit too, just to compare him. All right, so now we can go into battle. Yeah, I put his ultimate there, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, is his ultimate coming up? Does that look familiar? Superman. Okay. I was really happy with that intro. I was really happy with it. Still happy with it. All right. So now this is a situation where I'm kind of getting worried. I wish I was more familiar with Pandora's kit. And I think I may have. Ooh, no, we might be okay. We got the shields up. Okay. I mean, I need to pay attention to positioning a lot more next time. I think we are getting lucky here, and I need. Oof, I want a healer really bad. Superman, kill your son. Thank you. Yeah, I don't like how that went. I have the syringes to revive him, so it's cool, but rather not, right? All right, so increase damage by 50% when enemy HP is above 60%. I love this one. Increases back row allied character attack by 25%. Now, and crit by 20%. This is cool. If I had Green Arrow or Superboy or Starfire, I would put them on the back row and take this. Maybe. However, this increased 50% damage. I got them increase when they go above 60, and then I have the increase when they're below. So we sandwich them there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I'm going to go to recruit because, more characters to show. But I would normally go after one of these, so I get the XP. Oh, there's another Superman, and this is what I meant. Jessica Cruz, I'm not going to deal with. I've done guides on them. I'm tempted to take Superman just to have another backup. So we'll do that. Should have backed out and just did the note, actually. All right, so now we have Bizarro. We have Mr. Freeze. We have Scarecrow. We're dealing with Frostbite, heals, burns. Okay. We're going to get our action bar, knockback, ton of heals, AoE attacks, burns. You are my last choice so far. And then, seems easy. There's not even the synergy she has activated with Superboy. Scarecrow's putting down poisons, but nobody else on the roster really benefits from that stuff. I do not know their 3 kits. So we're going to go at this one. Enemies gain 4%. I never read this stuff for every 10% HP they lose. Okay, I did not know that. 4% reflect. I should actually pay attention to this. All right, so let's go. All right, so then you'll see what I mean by now I have a backup Superman. He's right there. I can't put them in at the same time, but now I'm going to hold him in the back just in case I need him later. All right, cool. So do I want to change anything? Well, first of all, let's read Pandora since I don't even know who that is. She's an epic. Shoots an enemy dealing physical damage equal to 130% attack. So, for example, that would be weak against Superman. Look at this. And now it's at 140 because we have her at rank 6. Advanced attack. Grants the ally with the lowest proportion of health, 1 stack of cloak, and a shield that can absorb damage equal to 195% of attack for 2 turns. That's a lot. That's a good shield, is it not? I need this. Okay. Then when she goes up to rank 7, shield damage absorption increases to 215%. Also cleanses 1 type of debuff. Shield damage absorption increases to 235%. I need her on my roster. So she'll be that next thing that I put when I want to pull an epic. Absorbs incoming damage. Shields reduce incoming superpower damage by 10%. Cloak blocks the next incoming debuff. Like, 1 stack of cloak, she'll cleanse a debuff. I like her. I do like her. Passive. Each time losing a total of HP equal to 10% of max HP, permanently increase attack by 7%. So every time she loses 10%, she gains 7% in attack. After triggering the passive 10 times, decreases the triggered attack boost by 3%. So then it'll be 7%. Attack is permanently increased by 10% instead. So if I run her with the healer and she's losing, like if I run her with like a Zatanna who will heal her up slowly, or both, then she will gain attack, heal, gain attack, heal. Like that's okay. All right, that sounds fun. After triggering passive 10 times, permanently increase heal, shield, crit by 50%. It's nasty work. Yo. Okay. Oh. Sacrifices 20% of current HP and shoots the enemy 6 consecutive times, each dealing superpower damage equal to 30% of attack. 30% of attack? And restores HP equal to 50% of attack to an ally with the lowest proportion of HP. So her attack is at 4,000 here. So she will lose 20% of her health. So she's losing like 7,000, 8,000 health in this scenario. So it'll drop her down to 29,000 HP. Like that's where she's going to be at. 80% health. And then she's going to deal 6 consecutive shots. So that's 180% on her damage. Okay. So then about 7,000, 8,000 in damage. And then she's going to restore 3,500 of that attack back. Or no, sorry, 2,000. Because it's 50% of attack, not 50% of the attack that happened. So she's giving herself back 2,000 after knocking out 8. Okay. Increases heal by 35%. Healed amount increases to 58%. I feel like I still love the rest of her kit. This I can leave, but what I would do is just make sure that her ultimate is last when she goes. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead. Oh yeah, she's already last. Okay, cool. So like that's how I would use her. Can't wait to get her so I can do a guide on her. All right. So now we got we want this switch. I have the tactical against the mighty and the mighty against the agile. Cool. Let's go. Okay. Actually, where is my... We'll do this over here real quick. That way I can keep a note of who I've talked about in this video. Might be useful. So we did Lex, Superman, Pandora. All right. Oh, and did Clayface. And we did Clayface. Can't forget. All right. Uh-oh. I wasn't looking. I was typing. Okay. I saw Superman kid though. I was like, but I have a backup Superman, so I could have, if I felt like it, I could have let that ride. Okay. So now, how far are we? We are a little over halfway through. 60% chance to advance energy by 1 when an ally turn ends. I love this one. Increase attack by 50% when HP is below 40%. Superman seems to be falling below 40% a lot, but I prefer getting more energy so we can get more ultimates out there. So let's go. Oh, we got another double bounty. 30% chance to gain 1 energy when an ally turn begins. Dealing damage adds 1 stack of burn or frostbite. I like this now. Now that I better understand what frostbite does, I like it because if I stack it, that just means I just keep doing additional damage. I do like the concept of getting more energy, but it's only a 30% chance. This is a 100% chance. Each friendly ally gets immunity and 5 layers of healing for 1 round when their HP drops below 30% for the first time in battle. I'm going to go with this. And I'm going to take a backup Lex. I would take one of these characters to discuss. However, I still have Mara on the squad. And who else? There's one other that I haven't talked about yet. Okay, for the content, we still got a couple more nodes. I can still hit them up. And they're elite, so their kits will be smaller. He does bleeds, but I love Harley Quinn. And honestly, I love the original Harley Quinn. The new school Harley Quinn is alright, but I love the original like Jester style Harley Quinn. That's what I was born with. That's what I grew up on. Wonder Woman and Constantine are a no thank you. We will move the hell away from them. Green Arrow and Lex and Wally West is also a no thank you. Please be not. Better. Flash can be annoying, but his Nightwing Grodd is going to be okay. All right. This is the better option. I'm not saying it's a good option. Yeah, I still got. No, I just did it. Did I do Cyborg's kit yet? I don't believe I did. And then I'll do Harley Quinn and I'll do Harley Quinn later. So let's do Cyborg's kit right now. Bet. Okay. He's a legendary. Flies forward and attacks the enemy, dealing physical damage equal to 85% of attack, and duplicates a random debuff the target has for one turn. So then whatever debuff they have, he multiplies it. So that's actually good now that we have that frostbite and burn for this mode. Okay. On his advanced attack, deals superpower damage equal to 110%. That would be detrimental to Superman. To the enemy target who has dealt the most total damage. So whoever's done the most total damage, he will deal that damage to them. Has a 75% chance to inflict silence for 2 rounds. If the target is inflicted with 4 stacks of bleed or more, then the effect will change to stun. That's cool. The problem though is that this is the advanced attack. So this is going to be the first one that goes out. So then I have to wait 2 more turns for it to be as useful as I want it to be. Does that make sense? Like, it's going to be kind of useful, but who's dealt damage yet? Are you faster or slower than them? 193 means he's pretty slow though. So that means he's probably, I'm going to check the action bar. It means he's probably going towards the end of battle. So that might be okay. Because then you're probably hitting the highest damage dealer. 75%. Let's see what silence is. Unable to use advanced skills and ultimates. Good. And actually that is really good in the beginning of battle, because the ultimate pops off relatively quickly. You're all getting your turns in. And so then in the ultimate order, typically, if you're going into arena or something, the best ultimate is going to be the first or second one. So if it's the first one, then you're stopping, if that's the best damage dealer, then you're stopping the ultimate from popping off in the beginning of battle. Okay. All right. I see you. And then stun, of course, is just you don't take any actions. Changes to increase to 100%. What increases to 100%? Oh, chance increases to 100% instead of 75. If proportion of HP is lower than 40%, this skill is cast on the 2 enemies who've dealt the most damage. So if he's at 40% or below, he does it to 2 of them, not just 1. Passive. When his proportion of HP is higher than 40%, grants all allies apart from himself 15% damage reduction. When his proportion, so whenever he's higher than 40%, he's giving everybody 15% damage reduction. When proportion of HP is less than 40%, he gains 25% damage reduction and restores HP equal to 5% of max at the end of turn. Damage reduction increases to 28%. Heal increases to 7%. Damage reduction 31 and then 9 as you rank him up. At the end of his turn, Cyborg launches 1 mini missile at each enemy target with at least 1 debuff, dealing physical damage equal to 40% of attack power. According to the number of stacks of buffs, the targets are inflicted with the following. He follows up with 1 missile for every 2 stacks up to a max of 4 missiles. That seems cool. Gotta watch for, because we're laying down debuffs with Soups. Actually, we're laying down debuffs with everybody, because now anytime someone deals damage, they're putting out Frostbite and Burn. He's going last. So at the end of his turn, he's going to be popping off missiles, is what it looks like. And then his ultimate protects himself and the allied target with lowest proportion of HP, granting invulnerable for 1 round. After immunity ends, gains 30% final damage reduction. What does final damage reduction mean? For 1 round. Additionally, cleanse 2 types of debuffs when I do that too. That one individual final damage reduction increases to 45%, and for immune to damage debuffs and control. Okay. I like Cyborg, but I should. He's legendary. I really want to see this pop off. His ultimate order. Put him behind Lex because I still want those shields. He shields everybody. He shields 1. They're a better shield for that 1, but this is more shields out there. Okay, and then we want Soups to go out and put out as many debuffs as we can, so that when he triggers, so when he goes at the end, his passive shoots out a lot of missiles. All right. Now, where is he on the action bar? Yeah, see, he's all the way at the back. So whoever's doing damage now, oof. Should I have, no, I think I have this right. All right, so now, how many debuffs do we have out there? Oh, Soups put some more out there for us. Thank you. And now he goes, and there goes all those missiles. I like that. Oh, Soups is about to fall. Somebody needs to heal him, or we need to kill everybody. Shields up. Oof. Oof a doof. But I think we got him though. Oh, and then there goes. We lost Lex. And we about to lose Soups. Good thing we got backups. No, Flash, what are you doing, bro? Stop. I'm trying to see if I should stop this now. He is assaulting us. How dare you, sir? One more hit. Somebody take this man out. The missiles didn't get him. I want Cyborg to live. Okay, that was nuts. No, sir. I do not like that. Flash, get off my screen. No, sir. No, sir. No, not never. Oh, wow. I don't like Flash. I don't like Flash. That was not okay. Increases attack of all allies with the Agile trait. I think Cyborg has Agile. And lifesteal for 15%. Increases crit for poison and bleed damage by an additional 50%. That got me. You know what was going on? Flash, stay the hell away from me, dog. No. This might be the team. Okay. And then who next? Flash had me shook. Flash had me shook for real. I thought that was it for me. I thought that was it. Oh, Flash had me shook. Ooh, woosah. Woosah. All right, so see here, I could bring them back with one of these. And actually, I didn't get an additional Lex because I wanted to do the content. Mara, we still haven't talked about. Harley Quinn, we haven't talked about. I'm gonna revive Lex. So those are those syringes. Adrenaline shot. That's what they are. They're adrenaline shots. Revive a person. Okay, so we'll put Lex in there now. He's good, and then that's Wash. Actually, though, so we kind of avoid the Damien. Let's put that over here. I'm gonna go through Mara real quick, and then I think there's a double bounty after this, so I'll do Harley Quinn now too. All right, so even though Harley Quinn's getting no action, I'm not risking it. No, homie. All right, on the basic, attacks the enemy that has the lowest percent of HP, dealing physical damage equal to 120% of attack. So attack the enemy with the lowest percentage. So she's attacking the weakest or the most injured. Since those 3 dolphins saved us and took out Flash. Since 3 dolphin water constructs crashing into a single enemy, dealing superpower damage equal to 55% of attack, the first dolphin inflicts 1 stack of armor break for 2 turns, and each subsequent dolphin has a 40% chance to inflict an additional stack. So then the armor break goes out, and it's 3 separate attacks. So then the last 2 are doing more damage, and potentially the second one adds another stack. So then the third one will do even more damage. Damage increases to 60%. Damage increases to 75%. Armor break duration extends to 3 turns. Armor break decreases defense by 20% and crit resistance by 5%. Okay, passive. I like that. I like that a lot. At the start of Mara's turn, if Zebul, like Rebel, Zebul, armor is not already active, she will sacrifice 5% of her HP. To activate Zebul armor, increasing her damage reduction by 35%, reducing incoming crit damage by 100% for 2 turns. While Zebul armor is active, being damaged by a critical hit will reduce the attacker's critical damage by 20% for the rest of the battle. That's kind of cool. I'm not a huge fan of this passive. It's okay. I mean, it's cool. It's weakening their crit damage, and she's not going to take in as much damage, but she still gave up 5% of her health. Not a fan. Creates a giant octopus out of water to attack an enemy, dealing superpower damage of 400% of attack. What is her attack? Yo. Okay. And inflicting 1 stack of armor break for 2 turns. We like that one. Damage up to 400%, 420%, then 440. And armor break duration lasts for 3 turns. Armor break decreases defense by 20%. Okay. Now we'll look at Harley Quinn real quick. Very quickly. So she is a mighty support. On her basic, whacks an enemy with a large mallet, dealing physical damage equal to 120% of attack. Damage is go to 130 and then 140 as you rank her up, level her up. Passive, Why is her passive so complicated? Each time Harley Quinn deals damage, there is a 40% chance, 100% for basic attacks to trigger, but she only has basic attack. Oh, or I guess her ultimate. Whatever, dog. Trigger a random mood swing. The mood swing will be transmitted to a random back row ally, granting them the corresponding buff. Moods that get triggered are happy, gains 1 stack of vitality that lasts for 2 turns. Cute, gains 1 stack of haste that lasts for 2 turns. So this is so okay. I see what they did here. Frantic, they really are trying to stick to the lore. I swear to God. Gains 1 stack of frantic that lasts for 2 turns. This makes me smile. It's annoying as hell, but it's funny. I like it. Frantic gains 1 stack of frantic that lasts for 2 turns. Sad gains 1 stack of strong attack for 2 turns. And in love gains nothing after selecting. She gets no love. For love, she gets nothing. For all her love, she got nothing. That is such a message. Somebody was going through a breakup when they designed this kit. He ain't give me shit. She ain't love me. She gave me nothing. All right. Chances to trigger moves increases to 45%. Man, it's just, I'm just thinking about the cartoon, which is amazing. And it's just like, she's in love and she's getting nothing, dog. Nothing but abuse. Honestly, the funny thing is, like, if she was in love, she loses like 50% of her HP. Chances to trigger mood increases to 50%, no longer. Blah, blah, blah. Strong attack, 8% increase attack and block chance. Increase crit on the frantic vitality. Retrieve 1 additional energy receive 1 additional energy after the end of a turn. Increases speed by 5% on haste. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. And then for her ultimate, summons a stage on the battlefield that she steps on, clobbering all enemies 4 times with her mallet, dealing damage equal to 20% of attack each time. So 80% total, sure. After casting, if HP is less than 60%, she'll take out a can of spray paint to change her HP bar, healing herself by 15%. That's fun. They had fun with this kit. I like this. This is really funny. She should have been an epic so I could actually use her. That's funny. That gave me giggles. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Okay. All right. So are we straight? Yeah, we straight. Okay. Hold up. That was funny. That was funny. I like that a lot. That is a good way to start a morning. That was hilarious. Let's see. Who do we get? We got Cyborg. Mary, I'm doing this for y'all. And then Harley. Okay. That is hilarious. Hilarious. I love that. Oh my goodness. It's just like with the Constantine thing. As frustrated as I was with the Constantine kit and who he was ultimately, it really fits him. Like, it fits his character. Man, this game impresses me. All right, so we're going to make it through. We're going to make it through. Not too terribly worried. All right. That's funny. Oh man, that gave me the giggles. Oh, I love Harley Quinn. I kind of just want to develop her just based off that. Her kid is completely useless. And the start of battle, decrease enemy, sure, why not? At this point, like, these buffs aren't going to make that big of a difference. Let's recruit. I've done kits on all of them except Deadshot. Do I really want to read another kit right now? We are already 15 minutes into this video. 45. And then Bounty. All allies gain a 30% chance to assist. When healed, receive a stack shelter, blah, blah, blah. When any friendly party suffers damage, it has a 40% probability to use common attack to counter attack. And the common attack damage is increased by 50%. Why is this one not better than this one? Allies gain 30% chance to call assist. They do 1 damage and then get another one. This one, if you hit me, I hit you back, but I hit you back harder than I normally would. I mean, it makes it seem like I should take this one, but this one sounds better. 40% probability to use common attack to counter. The common attack is 135. This is just calling assist, but you did damage. All right. I feel like I should go for this one. Kits on all of them except for Green Lantern. All right, I'll read Green Lantern's kit. I'm not gonna read. Actually, no, I'm done reading kits. We're just gonna go through it because I'm not if I have to substitute them, then I'll read his kit. How about that? We're gonna go through it. I have read, I don't know, like 8 kits already in this video. Like, that's nuts. I don't read his kit. I'm doing it because I feel like there's somebody out there who's like, I'm trying to make a decision about Green Lantern. Should I develop him? You know, like, swings a sword to attack an enemy target, dealing super power damage equal to 85% of attack power, and grants himself a shield that absorbs damage equal to 40% of attack for 2 rounds. So sword 85%, increase to 95%. Shield, of course, we know reduces incoming superpower damage. Okay. There is a 50% chance that Hal's basic attack will be enhanced. While enhanced, Hal gains 10% damage. How many? He has a lot. Okay. Deals 10%. Sorry. Because I just noticed that I think he has 3 passives. While enhanced, Hal gains 10% attack, deals an additional hit with his basic, and applies his shield to allies. So there's a 50% hit for him to gain 50% chance that Hal's basic will be enhanced. So then, and then when he does his basic, he's going to gain 10% attack. He does an additional hit, and he applies shields to everyone. Okay, got it. Okay, Undaunted Courage. I have not been reading those titles. Increases attack by 15% when using his ultimate. Absorbs all of his shields into strength. For each shield equal to 1% of his max HP, deal 1% damage amplification for the attack. Damage amplification maximum is 50%. So he only has 1 attack. Hal shares his willpower with his teammates. Every time an ally current HP drops by 1%, any shield he gains is strengthened by an additional 1% up to 100%. So whenever his allies lose, he gains more shield, making himself stronger. Summons planes to bombard the enemy team 7 times, each dealing superpower damage equal to 80% of attack power for the random target. Damage increases to 90%, deals 1 additional instance of damage for each target killed. Damage increases 90%, deals 1 additional instance of damage for each target killed. Okay, well it does it 7 times, so I guess. All right, I'm gonna put him in place of someone just so we can see him run. The others I didn't really do because they were elite, but we're gonna put him in as a damage dealer. Let's take out Pandora Mail. Okay. All right. So he's gonna be good against them, and his ultimate is the aeroplanes. Why is he still going first? Let me see. Hold up. I'm double checking his ultimate. Right? This is protects himself from. Yeah, he shouldn't have been going first to begin with. So I thought he and Lex are laying down shields. I want damage first. Damage second. All shields. Single shield. Sacrifice. Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. This has been a marathon of a video. I was going to do Digital Universe after this, but I have to go to work, man. It's first thing in the morning. And by go to work, I mean just go in the other room. In my home office today. Oh no, Soup's about to fall. Somebody put up shield. Oh wait, you're not going to put up a shield because I removed all the shield. Oh, now he has that passive where he's invulnerable. He heals a little bit, and if we can get a shield on him from somebody, which is nobody. Ooh, there goes the Jets. I hadn't seen his ultimate yet. Y'all didn't have to copy paste a clip art Earth in there though. All right, so even if he falls, we should be okay. That was good damage. Okay, I like that. All right. How wasn't too bad there? How was he cleared them out? All right, so let's see what we got in the box, and then we'll call it a video. Thank you. If you made it all the way through this journey, damn, son. Like, for real. Let's see what we got for all of our efforts. Aside from the other stuff, of course. For all of our efforts, let's see. Give me some. Okay. Okay. No, I actually kind of need that. I need that for a tank. I actually need that immediately. That is really, really nice. Yeah. And I was going to sub that out. Okay, cool. All right. So I was going to sub that out with, I think, Bizarro. And then, yeah. All right. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Oh, that was a marathon of a video. Lord. Yo, that was a lot. No wonder I'm always hesitant to kick off with Elseworld. I didn't realize it took that much time. I mean, granted, I was explaining stuff, but man. All right, so let me see. What was I about to do with these tanks? I was looking for a shoulder piece here for the HP because I want to go ahead and get him into elite gear, and then I was going to replace this with anything else. Honestly, anything else, any other epic helmet. There's a block helmet. I have been trying to put my. Do I have a block Rigel? I was trying to put my block on more of my you know the words, tanks. So let's go ahead and replace. This gives us also defense. Oh, that one does too, but plus 9. But I'm never gonna put resources into those. Those will eventually end up fodder when my roster is deep enough, when I'm starting to do stuff for real. And now we will get the block helmet and anticipate a block radio. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Increase attack bonus. I'm trying to check the substats. Sometimes these are different. Sometimes. Yeah. And then here. Yeah, see, I need that for him. Or, I don't have an HP one either. If I get an HP one, then maybe I have another. I gotta stop doing that. Maybe I have another block. Nope, they're all taken. Yeah, all the block here is taken. All right, let's check the shop real quick. Yep, can you tell I got impatient? Yeah, so we got this block piece here, which I just got, and then this. Wait a sec. Right? Yeah. Block shoulder, helmet, block. No, it's HP shoulder, helmet, block. But I don't have an HP thing here. So the question is, do I already have a shoulder? Nope. So the question here becomes, this increases defense once I level that up. Do I want to have one set of block and one set of HP, or 2 sets of HP? This is a good question to have, and I have enough Elseworld stuff for now. Although this clear main stage to level up items, that is tempting because right now I'm in 18. I'm gonna take you for the moment, meaning the moment I'm buying you. And I may from this point forward no longer deal in this store, especially not these. When you're doing it, I don't know why these are so outpriced when they will eventually end up here, and not like eventually like someday. It is literally once it refreshes after 17 hours, these could be over here for the cheaper stuff. I don't need the block helmet, do I? Right? Okay, so, but then I will just have 1 block and 1 HP on him. Replace. Or where's Ocean Master? What does Ocean Master have at the moment? seeing him. I'll go find him later then. All right, so let's go ahead and put this block on Bizarro. And then I'm gonna try to find another. Is there even like a common HP? Ugh, on Black Canary. I don't have her leveled up, and I'm not using her at all, so we'll replace that. We'll get her something nice later. Yeah. All right, so then at least I got HP set here. So we're still good. We're still good. And then Ocean Master. Yeah, see that? Oh, but it still goes. It still goes. It still goes. I'll replace this with that other HP piece. Because I wanted to have 2 block sets on him as well. I was just realizing. Replace, but we'll do that for him. And that increases defense anyway. All right, cool. Ocean Master I need to put resources into. All right, so maybe try a little bit of the digital universe. Okay. Oh no, there was a thing. All right. Okay. So we can try digital universe. Did I get anything up here? Might as well. Okay. I started this late and this whole thing resets in a day and a half. I am going to use gems to buy the rest of this stuff. I get 1,000 here anyway. And then I just want to know what that is, honestly. Okay. Bunks, I think I'm good to go for digital universe now. Let's do that. Or should I save digital universe for this evening? I'll do part 1 now and then part 2 later. Okay. So that's how far I am. Let's reset. Let's just start over. Okay. Back out, confirm. And so here we go. Um, Actually, you know what, guys? Let me stop this recording. He. Sorry, guys. I'm on here with my friend. Her boyfriend is talking about wanting to be a streamer, and I'm trying to give her the advice of the way his job is and everything. He should be doing that for real. Like, he should 100% be doing that. The way his job is structured and the way her job is structured, it interferes with their life in no ways. And so he's good at it, so he should try it. Okay, so yeah, sorry. I gotta, cause the homie, she is like her, and this is, this will go into I mean, I guess I could say it's something personal, but she's a homegirl. We've reconnected after some time, and her boyfriend is actually really good at this one specific game. And the way his life is set up and the way his schedule goes, it's like, bruh, you can wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. You're already up early in the morning anyway. You're gonna play the game anyway for a pretty long time. Just stream it, make a couple YouTube videos. You'll love it because you have. This is the one thing about YouTube, and I don't know, nobody's watching this, so who cares? If you watch it later, then cool. Hopefully, I helped you out. But like, here's the one thing about YouTube that is a big problem for a lot of people, and that is people always say like, "What can I YouTube? What can I YouTube? What can I YouTube?" You can't have YouTube be the passion. You got to have the passion make you want to go to YouTube or make you want to go to Twitch. So if you're already like, I want to just be a YouTuber. Well, what are you going to do? Well, I could try cooking. I could try gardening. Then you're never going to be able to gain traction on your channel because you're just doing whatever you think is necessary to get somebody to watch you. And so then people know, they pick up on like, you just want attention. But if you want to get an audience and people like I don't have a lot. I'm small time. I'm really, really small time. But the people who follow me. Like they stay with me. I didn't stream or not stream at all ever. I didn't do YouTube for a long time. And then when I left and came back a year later, the folks who were following me were like, yo, I'm still subscribed. You're doing it again? What game? Are you going to do this game? Are you going to? Because they sense that I have a passion for the content I create. So if I break off for a year or two, they come back because they're like, oh no, we like that dude because that dude does the game and he does it with passion. Some don't like me, of course, obviously, that's cool. But like, you pick up on the energy of the person who's creating the content. And if they have a passion behind it, even if it's yelling and screaming or just talking quietly, you feel it and you pick it up. Like, think about your favorite music. Like the best songs that go out and everything, like the ones that are most popular, you like, they're bops, they're cool. But the ones that stick with you, the one where you're like, oh no, that's my favorite song, is because you feel like that singer or that person is feeling something and that pops off with you somehow. Whether it's a breakup song, whether it's about family, whether it's a song about how much you love your mom or how much you hate your dad, like that's something that triggers in you and you kind of sense a genuineness, hopefully you do, for the ones that you find favorites. You might find ones that you like the poppy I love you mom songs are cool, but for me, like a song for mama with soul in it is, I think those dudes were actually singing to their moms when they were doing that. So like that passion comes through. So if you're trying to do YouTube, like for him, if he's playing it already, you doing, then just put on a camera. And even if, and this was the thing with my channel, straight up, I never really got more than a couple hundred a month. And for some people in the US, that's a good amount of money. It's like, oh no, that's groceries. I can do that. That's groceries for 2 weeks right there. $200. Okay, cool. For me, where I live in Switzerland, $200 is not, that's like one date that we can go on, maybe. And I still have to put some money with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was McDonald's. Me and my daughter going to McDonald's cost $40 in this country, 40 to $50. I'm not lying. Look up Switzerland, look up Zurich, and look up the McDonald's menu, right? So like that wasn't doing anything more than validating that I'm actually getting paid to play a video game. And I'm enjoying it, and I'm meeting people online who are cool as hell that I talk to, who I still maintain contact with now. Like there's folks who I haven't done it in a while, and they'll, hey, you up again? You doing it? What game is this? And they're interested in the game just because we played the similar game before, and they like the passion that I put into it. That's why I couldn't do Marvel Strike Force in that way, because I felt like I liked the game a lot. I had passion for it, but I couldn't put it through the content because there was just a disconnect. So it wasn't popping for me. So I'm not gonna do it. But if you got a passion for it and you like that game, or you like the gardening, or you like the cooking, I had another friend. She loves to cook, and she was like, I want to do content, but about cooking because I love cooking, but I don't know how to do it. And I was like, just do it. Just put up a camera. She's like, I don't want to be seen. Don't be seen. I don't know why. She's gorgeous, but she's like, don't be seen. Don't be seen. Then just put your hands in it. You know how many people do content on video games where they're not being seen? Nobody's looking at them. They just take off the game. Some people like to be seen and talk and facial expressions and laugh and communicate. And some are like, I'm just giving you straight up information. You'll hear the passion in my voice. If she has the passion for cooking and she was already making videos, she just wasn't doing anything with it. I was like, you obviously want to share it. That's why you brought it up to me. So just share it. Well, it's not perfect. Who gives a damn if it's perfect? You know how many crappy ass YouTube videos are floating around? Look how crappy my videos are. And I'm going to improve it and do whatever. But if you have a passion for something and you try to be clean and professional, like, be consistent, stuff like that, these other things that people are attracted to. Don't do one video every 3 months and then do 3 in one day and then whatever. Like, try to be consistent. That's when my channel fell off some, because I wasn't consistent with it because I didn't have a passion for it. I'm going to release a video once a week. I'm going to release 3 videos a week, whatever. Be consistent with it, and people stick with you. And the ones who really rock with you, and I think the rule was, if you get 1,000 subscribers, get 1,000 followers, get 1,000 like people who really rock with you, then you can make us a legit part-time, if not full-time job out of it, because that parlays itself into other stuff. All that comes from you being able to have a passion for something. I am not saying, and I haven't, because I got to go to work soon. Don't quit your job over it. Like, make your money, and then if you have the time, find an hour in the evening, find an hour in the morning, like I'm doing. Do it, get that little bit of extra cash, and then go to work, or then go to bed. Do whatever in the evening and go to bed. And I know some people have families, and it's more difficult than that. So if you have the time, if you can figure out your time slot, like this right now, part of my streaming and everything is, and this is what I used to do before, I would record for like an hour and a half and make 4 videos all in that hour, because I only had an hour in the week, or maybe I wasn't sure how my rest of my week was going to go. So now I got 4 videos, for 3 that week and then 1 for the next, and that'll give me 6 days to make more. You know what I mean? Like, there's planning stuff around it. But the thing is I was willing to do all those plans and scheduling because it was something I had a passion for and I really liked. So if you got the passion for the game already and you're playing it and you don't mind, some people want it, that's their private time and they want to do it. Okay, fine. And that's something that you can say like, yo, watch me. Cool. Hey, what's up, dude? And then have people come in, welcome them into your channel, give them tips and advice, provide like actual. People don't give a damn about just watching you if you're nobody famous, and you can't just say, well, I'm interesting, because everybody thinks they're interesting. Well, a lot of people think they're interesting and they're really not. But if you're providing a service, kind of like I'm telling you how I'm going through this game, what my strategy is, XYZ, they see your passion for it, how much you love it, they rock with you. So like, if you're doing it anyway, that was my whole thing. If I'm doing it anyway and I'm spending money on this game anyway, let me recoup some of the money I'm putting into these games, and then I'll have some extra change left over to go to McDonald's with my daughter. You know what I mean? So I don't see a negative in it if you have the time and you have something you're already passionate about that you want to share with the world. Share it. Use the internet for some good. Anyway, all right, so that's my long soliloquy on stream that somebody is watching and being like, dude, just get to digital universe. Let me skip forward on the bar. What is you talking about? All right, so here we go. Let me go ahead and hit record and get this video ready. Let's see. And actually, hold on, let me do this real quick. All right, so we'll rock that. We'll do that real quick. And okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and hit record. What's up, Damien? How you doing? Did you hear my hey, what's up? Sorry, I was doing my whole passion for YouTube and streaming. I don't know. It's one of those, I get irritated. Not irritated. I get irritated myself when I'm like on Instagram or YouTube and I'm on there too much. And I'm like, I'm just watching people be creative and create when I love to create. So go create. Like, watch it a little bit, sure, relax or whatever. But then it's like, but then you could be doing stuff. You could be like, if you're playing this damn game anyway. Okay. Sorry. Just trying to support people, you know. I'm not the big old go pursue your dreams, because no, we got bills, dog. but like for real, like hey, what's up, D? I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Just got off. Where are you? Because Because for me, it's 9 a.m. So if you just got off, you were working grave shift. Anyway, like don't quit your job and everything, pay these bills. But like if you got a hobby, you might as well get a little bit of cash on the side, right? Anyway, so let's go ahead and do. God, it got me passionate about that. I want people to pursue the things that make them happy and get some cash off of it. Even if you do YouTube and you get like $30, you can be like, yo, I'm a professional. I am a professional content creator. I get paid to do this. Oh, anyway, all right, let me stop. I'm over here losing my mind. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do Digital Universe a little bit, Damien. I just did Elseworld for DC, and it took a minute, but I did go through, I want to say like, I went through, hey, come on now. I went through Lex, Clayface, Superman, Pandora, Cyborg, Mara, and Harley Quinn. I went through all their kits. Oh, and Green Lantern Hal Jordan. GLHJ. All right. So, yeah. If you want to go back in the stream or whatever and check those out, you are more than welcome to. Just got playing NBA 2K. I couldn't get into 2K, man. It was too realistic. I was like, I'm just going to go hoop. This shit was complicated. Ooh, I'm cursing. Y'all got me too relaxed. I'm cursing. I'm not supposed to say anything past like damn or hell, maybe ass on these videos. You got me relaxed, Damien. Stop, man. You got me over here cursing. Then I got to report that I'm not. It's not on the video. It's on the stream. Okay, I got to report that stuff and be like, there's cursing in here, you know. So let me stop. Damien got me relaxed, like I'm talking to the homie. Okay, let me stop. We're gonna start recording. All right. This is a good way to start in the morning. I'm happy now. I'm in a really good mood. All right, here we go. Recording and 3, 2. Yo, I gotta be honest. In this video, my chat got me over here giggling. My folks got me over here giggling. I'm over here giving soliloquies about follow your content dreams, but keep your job though. We got bills. Anyway, I'm gonna go into Digital Universe. I would love to tell you what that Greek letter is, but I was meant to look it up, but I didn't know how to type it. So I'm going into that one, the one that says 40%. I don't know. I know like Omega and Alpha. I got them down. Theta, sup Theta, that's next. This one, I think that's the nano one. I don't know. Let's get to the video. All right, so. Oh, did I try? Oh no, I've tried Wonder Woman in Elseworld, Damien. I didn't go through her kit though. This time when I went through Elseworld, I literally like clicked on everybody and was like, let me read their kit. And I wanted to get Wonder Woman, but she never came up. So, no, I didn't get a chance to actually do it. She is, I want to pull her, but anyway. All right, so here we go. Coming back in 3, 2. Hi, guys. I'm Grabby here. And this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I'm still over here in giggles. I'm in a good mood. My folks over here got me laughing. So, we're in good spirits as we go into Digital Universe to have our souls crushed. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go into that one. I reset it so we can start from the beginning. This will probably be a 2-parter because I do have to stop and go to work soon. Thankfully, my boss is awesome. So if I'm a little bit late, he won't get on me. Batman, I don't think our algorithmic power can make it to the portal. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I'm reading this is because I ignored something earlier with, Digital Universe. I hope you guys continue watching the series in case, because down here you can buy more algorithmic power. So when I had that opportunity in the previous digital universes, be sure you guys scroll down because on my phone I only saw this and I wouldn't have noticed it if I didn't start playing Digital Universe on the emulator on my computer. That you can scroll down and purchase these, which will then help you preserve your HP as you're going through Digital Universe. So that's a pretty big thing you want to keep track of. I can't buy any right now because I only got 2 because me being a dummy, and I need to check this for the next one. I don't know if this digital currency, the digital coin, I don't know if this persists, but there's no reason I should have 2. And I finished the previous digital, oh no, it just took me one forward. I did the previous digital dimension, and I just burned it all at the end. So now it is maybe I should not have done that. So let's go ahead and take on Batgirl, who will be. Oh, they actually made me fight her. Okay, okay, okay. I thought we were too powerful. Okay, cool. I'm cool. We're here. We're here. Now we're here. We're gonna remove them now in Digital Universe. Unlike Elseworld, in case you just saw my previous Elseworld video, you're using your own characters from your roster. I'm really liking Ocean Master lately. I'm really liking him lately since they've made since that thing with Superwoman. So we have his activated, his team synergy that increases attack whenever there's blocks. He's running block. I think I just put block sets on I put a block set on Ocean Master, and I put a block set on Gorilla Grodd, but he is going to be he'll be weak against the cat women. And they're rares, but whatever. Let's play it right. Let's play it up right. Yeah. This should be a quick one. But yeah, this is also like those other roguelike modes where, and I've said it before, where your deaths persist, but your health and your cooldowns and all this stuff, that doesn't. Green Arrow should be wiping folks. He got rid of 1, 2, and then the Batmobile lost his wheel and the Joker got away. All right, so that's done. Next. And so now, like you see, my algorithmic power is running low. I got some of this digital currency. Now, one thing you can do is you're like, oh, there's no market. The market's over here. You can still always go back and buy. So like basically and this is where the conflict comes in. I'm going to hold off on buying the rest because I would like to get maybe one of these advanced algorithms. I might run into one on the way that helps improve my team. So in the meantime, I'm going to save it so I can always go back. What's up, Mike? So here we go. Now we're going into, I was saying earlier, my whole like soliloquy that won't be on this video about people following their passions. I got into it, and now 10 minutes of me just being like, just do what you love is on the internet somewhere. All right, so let's see. Let's remove everybody because we want to be strong against them, but they would be strong against any kind of tactical. So we're going to go ahead and just stick with the mighty tag. Activate his detonation team synergy. We want to use Bizarro because he is a good tank. The more I put into him, the more I like him. We use Two-Face to increase our damage reduction on the back row. He is going to protect the player, the tomb with the highest HP, which should be Penguin in here. So that's reducing their damage while increasing his. But I was able to get some better gear on him and some block gear on him actually. Let's go ahead and check the ultimates. We want Superboy first. We want Starfire second. AoE for everybody. AoE for the front row. Then we want him to burn and frost people up. Penguin has the worst ultimate of the 4 here, in my opinion. So, let's go. Now, we should get through this node as well. Lay him down, attack, decrease. We like to see that. We should be able to get through this one. I am expecting, though, that I'm going to get stuck in this digital universe. I don't think that I'm going to be able to get through it like the last time. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Superboy, Batmobile. So, yeah, this is light work so far. Yep, finish him off, Starfire. There we go. All right. So, you probably saw Penguin go there and said, why is he going? In case you are that new to the game and you're just picking this up. See, so I have a basic algorithm. That happens because whatever energy is left, the next one in line uses it. So if you have, I'll show you when I get to it. That's easier just to show it. Upon using their ultimate, receive 2 energy. Upon using their ultimate, receive 3. I wish it said DPS. Am I going to have the support or the tanks use their ultimates first? It's more likely going to be, well, if it's Bizarro as a tank, I want him to use his ultimate. Grodd, yes. Penguin, no. Support, Kid Flash, yes. And that's about it. So let's go with tank. Just based off of a little bit of probability. Okay. Now we're at Huntress. So yeah, each ultimate costs something different per character. So let's say Superboy goes off and there's only 5 ultimate energy. His uses 3, and let's say, because I don't remember, but let's say these other 3, these ones in the middle, they also use 3. But there's 2 left, and Penguins only uses 2. Then Penguins is going to trigger, and it's going to skip over these 3. Hopefully that makes sense. That's something that as I start to build the actual guide. Oh, we're strong against them. We're good. We can just go ahead and fight. That's like, so when I build my ultimate guide for beginners, that's one of the things I need to be sure to point out, because that was something that caught me. Oh, it is Friday the 13th. Why'd you tell me that? Man, I should have stayed at the house. I got an event to go to. I'm even in, like for my company, but we're not going to end up going because most of the event was during the evening, and I have my daughter, so like I'm not going out tonight and get her tomorrow. But it turns out the event is mostly in the evening, so I'm not going to be able to make it. There you go, registering the game, waiting for launch. There we go, Mike. I see you. Let me know. I need to get in touch with you, so let me know your name so I can add you to the alliance once I actually open up the alliance. Get my peoples in there. Okay, so now I'm going to buy a little bit of the algorithmic power just so I can get to the next. And as you note, they get sold out. So let's get 4 more spaces. Honestly, and I put out the Digital Universe. Digital Universe Part 2 comes out today, actually, which means, but this video won't come out for 3 more weeks. So what I might, or 2 more weeks. So what I might do is give an early release to this one and skip ahead some of the content, because I feel like I'm giving much better explanations now. In fact, that is what I'll do. I'll get this video prepared as fast as possible. Now that we have Mighty over here, we want to lean into our tactical team. This team may then require, I'm going to try to avoid using them. I'm going to try it. And if you guys won't know if you're watching this when I actually put it out. I can't stand using this man. I can't stand using him. I do not like dude. I do not like dude. I do not like dude. And I'm going to have to use him now. I do not like dude. And when the Constantine video comes out, you will see. There's 2 videos I did on him, and I can't stand him. Oh, they did a great job of making his kit so frustrating but true to lore that I actively dislike this thing. And I know, and that's a good job on the game creators. That's what it should be. Constantine should be an infuriating character in the game because he's an infuriating character in the DC universe. All right, let's make it happen. Bro, as long as you don't go go to Crystal Lake. I'm in Switzerland. There's a bunch of lakes out here. There's like a ton of lakes. They're all nice, really clean and clear water, but like it's a lot of lakes, bro. Shouldn't have told me. I'm staying at the crib. I'm gonna call my boss. Yo, I can't make it to that event. I know what you said. I can't make it to that event. I'm sorry. I'm too busy working. Yeah, sure. We'll tell that lie. All right, so we're wiping him pretty easily. Constantine is a good damage dealer. I just don't like the fact that he hurts his own team. That's just, it's so him. It is so him. And if you ever watched that animated movie, what was it? Don't Die, Gorilla Grodd. We can't revive. Oh my goodness. No, stop. Okay. Yo. Why the stop and the panic attack? It is because when characters die here, it's done. So if Freeze was to pass there, Cruz was to go, I'm good. Did I say pass? Like I was talking about somebody's great aunt. If Freeze were to fall there, if Gorilla Grodd, if Jessica Cruz were to fall there, I'm okay with it. I am not okay with Grodd falling. I feel like I need him for the rest of this because he is my best, if not my best tank, at least my best tactical tank. with all of his action bar reduction of the enemy, um, solid built. So yeah, he can't fall. Freeze can go. Yeah. See, knocking the action bar back. So we get more attacks in. Ice coffin. Yeah, we're good now. Okay. Oh my goodness. That almost. Me talking too much almost got me. They almost got me. Ooh. Okay. Man. See, Constantine. I'm gonna find a way to blame him. I'm lame like that. I'm gonna find a way to blame him. Once I don't like you, then everything's your fault. Okay, so all right. We're going into a bunch of tactical. So what do we want? Agile. Who's my strongest? Green Arrow. So we'll go ahead and put Green Arrow in there. Kid Flash is my second strongest. He's my third. Not really. I think he's my we'll put Zatanna in here because we're starting to get up now. So now instead of just trying to like beat him down with Bomani Jones. Now that we are running into stronger teams, I need to pay a little bit more attention to just building the team properly, not just going up, class versus class. I like to get this action bar reduction as fast as possible. She can be at the back. He does a stun, and then Kid Flash for the heals, get him going as many times as possible. But hopefully the ultimate from Green Arrow takes it. Question. All fight takes place in digital area. No. City with... Oh, no. I am literally in digital universe. It's a specific roguelike game mode in the game. They have their Mascara, which I know I'm saying wrong. They got Gotham. They got Metropolis. They got a lot. They got Smallville. Like, they got a lot. Like, if I go through, like, the main mode, which the one gripe I have is that when you go through the main story, you can't do it again. Once you've cleared the node, it's done. If I could go back and show you all the different maps, there's tons. There's tons of different things. You just only happen to hop on when I'm on Digital Universe. That's just a coincidental thing. I was just in Elseworld. Like before you came up. Like if you're on the stream now, like go back an hour and you'll see that I was just in another place that looks very different. So now we're gonna go to market, buy a little bit more of this stuff, piece by piece. All right, okay. Coming up on Scarecrow, they are stronger, but it is still all elite. The the problem is these are rank 6 Scarecrows. They're gonna put out poison in the very beginning, all 3 of them, if they're built like the way that they're supposed to be. And then these tanks, which, I mean, they are strong now. They're going to demolish Grodd. I can keep Zatanna in here with the hopes of that she's protected. And I'm going to put Penguin in as... Oof, that's a problem for the back row. But Scarecrows aren't doing damage if I can get to them fast enough. Hopefully Green Arrow's ultimate takes them out, because they're going to do increased damage on their ultimates, depending on how many poisons you have on you. And since 3 of them are going to go ahead, if they're the properly set up Scarecrows, then that creates a problem for me. Let's do this extra heal selection from Kid Flash on the Team Synergy. I think we are good to go. Wait, no, we're not. Ultimate order. No, we're still Gooch. We're Gucci. Okay. See all those poisons going out? That's what he does at the start of his turn. That's his passive. Now, hopefully, Green Arrow comes in and... Okay, he did good damage. I would have liked for it to at least wipe out that back row Scarecrows. I don't like the damage Nightwing is taking right now. I don't think I necessarily need him, but he is a really good tank. Okay, we got 1 down. Oh, and the Batmobile came through large and stunned 2 in the front. Okay, that's cool. They are targeting. Oof. And more poisons. We need to hurry up and get them off the field before. Well, I'm not too concerned about the poison now because it is based off of their own attack, and they're elite. I don't think they're doing it like that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hey, Zatanna, how you doing? What you doing? All right, so we'll snatch that up. Tanks increase attack by 100%. Support at the end of turn. Lightning strike a random enemy dealing power damage equal to 100% of attack. Now, part of me wants to do this because I will start using Kid Flash more and more as we go through for heals, and Zatanna as well. But Kid Flash is level 140 for me, so he's he's at the highest level I have right now. Excuse me. So if I got Zatanna, and if I know Zatanna and Kid Flash are going to be on the squad as I'm going through, that's good. 100% attack from the tanks. Gorilla Grodd hits the back row for that action bar. We have the debuffs put out by Bizarro are good. And then Penguin, I have him set up to where if you hit him, he gives poison. And that poison is affected by attack. So do I want my support at the end of their turn to do an attack? Or do I want my tanks to do an attack? 3 of the tanks I just described use debuffs, and so that attack is going to do more damage overall over time, whether they're using their turn or not. I hope that was the right choice. All right, Starfire. Let's get it. So what are we looking at? All right, so Agile at these dudes, Mighty at these ladies. They are going to hit him. They're a problem for him, but they're elites. These women are epics. And if they hit into him, that's fine. Okay, so then they hit into him again. They hit into Penguin, but he's my strongest. He's way stronger than they're going to be. So he should be okay with them. If they hit into him, he's totally fine. When they hit into him, it's a problem. So let's put Grodd in. Now he's my biggest damage dealer. However, I think I'm gonna try it, and hopefully they pop off first. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put him here so he does his ultimate, because his ultimate is gonna knock the action bar back on the back row. Ooh, I think my computer just died. Nope, it's good. My other computer. Oh yeah, it's 3:30 in New Jersey right now. Oh yeah, it is. It's 9:30 here. 9:30 in Switzerland. So I'm hoping that his level will carry the damage. If not, then I'm at the 7 man for Superboy. Okay. 3:30 in the morning, man. What you up? Jeez. All right, so now here's one thing I'm gonna pay attention to as they hit Penguin. Oh, and they stunned him. Cool. As they hit Penguin, they're gonna get poison. Yeah. See, so she got her poison going. Another poison out there for hitting them. And then when they get their turn, oh, and they delayed the action bar, so we get more turns now. See how all of them are popped back? We're getting more turns now because of Grodd knocking their action bar back. Okay, go ahead. Let them have it. We're good. We are good. We're good. We good. Okay. Don't talk to me about them. Damien, don't. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about them. I don't. That was irritating as hell. God, show up, OKC. Don't. Oh, that had me heated yesterday. That's why I didn't stream yesterday morning. I was just in a funk. And I'm not even an OKC fan. I just really don't like them. All right, so this is, and actually probably apropos because I need to start going to work. This might be a problem. Or not apropos, but coming at the appropriate time. Right. So they are going to demolish Penguin. Let's get you out of there. We still want to hit this back row with Gorilla Grodd's ultimate. He will be good against the front row, which will need the damage against them. Support. So who do we get in place? If I had another, should I use Mr. Freeze and mix it up a bit and put in an elite to deal with them? The Ice Coffin will also lay down Frostbite. They'll take additional damage. Do I have any other? I mean, I could put Jessica Cruz for damage. Raven. Raven is really falling off my roster. I don't want to talk to you, Constantine. We could put out more poisons but nobody else is going to benefit from that. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what's up here. Okay. I guess it's good to hit him. Go ahead and hit him. All right. Let's hope this takes a good chunk out of the Gorilla Grods in the front row here. Because the other problem with that is they're going to hit theirs and knock us back. Oh, where are we at? Okay, so we got the heals from... Oof, that's the problem with the Twin Grods. I was so focused on us running back the action meter on their enemies that I forgot these two are both going to do the same to my back row. See, they did it again. Oof. Oh, a Gorilla Grodd's about to fall. No. I'm gonna need Kid Flash to go ahead and heal Gorilla Grodd. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take care of Gorilla Grodd, homie. Or Mr. Freeze, can you give him Ice Coffin real quick, please? Ice Coffin real quick, please. Ice Coffin real quick, please. I appreciate you. Do an Ice Coffin? No? Yes? No? You're not doing that now? No? Can't. Okay. Her ultimate sucks. 12-hour shift. I'm sorry, homie. And another 8-hour one? Damn, man. Sorry. Need some sleep. Dog, that makes me tired already. I hadn't even started my day yet. I'm already tired from reading that. Damn, bro. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we got our attack ups out there. Although she's putting the frantic over here on Gorilla Grodd. Oh my goodness, he takes so much damage. Okay. He's taking so much damage. And now our back row is rewound. This also hurts us because, the advanced attack came through. The advanced attack from Wally West also does heals. So them rewinding the back row does hurt us, like for real. Come on, there we go, knock them back. Okay. Jessica Cruz was low, I guess. This was part of maybe I shouldn't have done the ultimates on oh my goodness, that was such a hit to Grodd. This is why we need the ultimate from Kid Flash. Your little bitty shield ain't doing nothing, Miss Cruz. Miss Cruz. Your little bitty shield ain't doing nothing. Okay. All right. Them little bitty shields. He's about to fall again, isn't he? Damn. All right, this will be my last go at it. I got to go to work anyway. This will be my last go at it. I mean, Raven revives. But she'll have to be in the front row, and if she's taking damage, then she won't revive. The revive won't be very large. Do I have to use Constantine? Is this one of them moments? Put it this way, Damien, if you're still in there. I feel the same way about the Pacers as I feel about Constantine, if you saw them videos. All in a basketball vibe. Man. Yo. I'm going to hate it if we win this. I'm going to be so upset if we win this. I'm going to be so upset. I don't want him to be successful. Oh God. Okay. Oh, that was not nearly as much damage as I needed it to be. Especially if I'm running you first, homie. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kid Flash, I need you to hit your ultimate too soon. Here goes Green Arrow. Can we take out one Grodd at least? Nope. Even with those couple of crit shots. Nope. Some thick boys. Some thickums. And then, see, he's already got. See, you know why? You know why? You know why? Because Constantine is killing his own team. Damien, you pushing me, bro. I don't wanna. You making me. Man, I can't stand the Pacers. Okay, anyway. Can't stand Constantine either. All right, so guys, I'm gonna call this a video. I've been talking to stream a lot on this video. I apologize, but hopefully I was able to help you out. I'm gonna do part 4 of this later today. All right, so I'll be back up on stream later today. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, and subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. We'll see if I can get through it. I think I'm close to the end. I think I'm halfway through. About halfway through now. Yeah, I have like 7 of the 15 chests. So I'm about halfway through. All right, so thank you guys for watching. See you next time. All right, so that's it, guys. I am signing off because I do actually need to go to work. I need to make this coffee and get to my desk. So appreciate you guys for joining me. I like it. And actually, while you guys are in the chat, when you see this, even comment on the video, especially for you guys, because you guys are actually on it, on the chat. What time do you prefer streaming? And when you tell me what time, please give me a time zone, seeing as how we're all in different locations. I already know, Mike, you're in Jersey, but Damien, where you at? So let me know what time you guys want, or what time is best for streaming, because I'd rather do it around the folks who are going to actually be participating and interacting with me. It makes it a little bit more fun. Anyway, so